As summer winds down, the back to school countdown is on, and for families of children with disabilities, the prep goes beyond pencils and backpacks. Hannah Merlo, a camp director who works with neurodiverse kids, says now is the time to rebuild routines from early bedtimes to structured mornings. She also recommends using social stories or familiar TV episodes to help kids visualize what school will look like. A simple tour of the building can also go a long way in easing first day nerves.
And then I also think just like practicing skills that'll foster their independence at school. So taking on and off their coat, opening packages of snacks, putting on their shoes, things that they might need to do throughout their school day that they can practice while they're at home before school starts.